Well, that dude didn't know what he was doing.
I know.
Maybe he did something. Fucking ignore me.
I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to figure this out. I have no idea. That drunken one, some bitch. Drunken one says, son of a bitch. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta pop out of chat. Drunken one, some bitch. Drunken one says, son of a bitch.
Who was that talking?
That was me talking. Can you hear me? Drunken one?
Also, it could be that you're the one that got hacked.
I sent a link for you there, drunken one. Hi, Nick. How are you doing? There he is. Hi, Nick.
Sweet. Do you want to leave that up, though?
Yeah, I'll take it off.
Yeah, right?
I wonder who the bastard was that did it.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I didn't see that one coming at all.
No. Can you bring in Douglas? How do I give you a wrench?
I think you just click on my box, and you know, I've never actually given somebody a wrench. I'm not sure. I think you just click on my box and make moderator.
Okay.
I think so. And then as to add people, you're going to probably have to do that. Well, we'll see. Make me mod, and I'll try. Otherwise, you should have a you should be able to invite people.
Right.
Thank you, dear. You should be able to invite people. I didn't. It wasn't me, but another where I was just at got hacked, and the whole thing went wacky, and so we're starting again.
All right.
What? In the refrigerator outside. Yeah, the other, I think, oh, shoot, I don't know. Usually I do it through, like, the Google Hangouts thing. Because, see, this is different than going through the Google Hangout.
What's that? What I'm doing?
No, you're doing the right thing, but like, see, if you click into like Google Hangouts, like your little separate thing there. See where I'm at here. Google Hangouts, and then see that you can invite them through that. So you go to, I think. Oh shoot, I don't know. Everybody thinks that I'm good at this. I'm not that good at this. I'm really not. There should be a way that okay, when you wag your mouse around, do you have like a person, like a like plus person that you can invite people?
I can go up here to the top and it says invite people, but when I go to type in their name, it won't do nothing. But I can send an invite like I did to you.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's kind of risky. Shoot. Yeah, he said, "What the nuts just happened?" I'm not sure, Douglas. It's up to you whether you want to throw that link up again. I mean, you can, but I would delete it out quickly. Hopefully, the troll hadn't followed us. I got to learn more about this. I really do, because I've had that same crap happen to me. Y'all get in, get in. Jump on in
4,
here. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Blam. Okay.
Did you get in, Bobby Jordan? Douglas joined.
And it went. Somebody came in and blocked us off, and the room was gone.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get in?
So
okay. Oh, there's. Oh, see, that was okay. That right there was that right there was the troll.
yeah, so Iron Dog started to run up so we could all come in again.
So she's already made a video about that same person that's using her picture. I muted you,
Which
Doug.
one's the troll? The drunken one?
That Texas star, that little old lady, that I don't know if you just seen it pop up there for a second. That was our troll that just came through. That woman is like a little
Texas
old lady.
Little Star?
Yes. I don't know if you subscribe to her or you know her, but she's made a video saying, look, if somebody comes talks a bunch of crap or there's any trouble, they hijacked her photo and they're coming in under her name. So that person is in this room right now, I would imagine, because they popped in. Now, how they can do it without being a moderator to be able to block people out or to cause so much trouble. But that lady, she just put up a video not too long ago. I will look and find it, and I will give you the link to that video. Oh, I can't either. You're going to have to make me mod for me to show this link to you. Let me find it. I'll find the video that she had put up.
Okay.
I can probably easier to go
Texas
this way about it.
Star 63 joined the video call.
That was me.
Right.
My computer jumped.
Okay.
Texas Star?
That was you. Now that's her. That I know that voice. That's her voice. That's her. Okay, that's the one. Okay. All right. So all is well, because she just made a video earlier today saying somebody was using her name and causing trouble and so on. Did you not? Or was that
Yes.
was that a star impersonator?
Yes. No, I just got back. I was busy all day.
Okay, well, we just got booted out of coincidentally, we just got booted out of Douglas's room, who is in this chat right here right now. And everything went quirky, and we all got booted out, and I had to like restart everything a bit to make it all happen again. And I don't know who did that, but it happened.
Yeah, I was the last one that got kicked off it finally. I mean, so I don't know. They probably worked through every one of us one at a time.
Yeah, because I popped back in to see you, and you were like kind of dumbfounded, and I guess talking to your wife or whatever, like what the hell happened.
Yeah.
I was able to get back in, but when I tried to use the Hangout, like can't get in. All right, well, we're back.
Remember who I am, Texas Little Star?
Hold on.
AJ Adventures joined in. Did you leave this open to where?
Yeah, I remember who you are.
No, I thought I took him out.
Huh?
Yeah, I took him out.
Okay, yeah, AJ popped in, then popped back in.
So
I don't know how he did that because
right before we got booted, AJ's Adventures come up on the screen again, and then all next thing you know, all hell broke loose, and we all disappeared.
Okay, well
I think
maybe
that's even AJ's channel.
maybe
What?
they're using AJ's channel now or something. AJ's been
Yeah.
been growing in leaps and bounds, and he's got a lot of new people. And
Just heads up, don't put the link in your chat thing ever, because as quick as I grabbed it, they can grab it.
I understand that, but I'm trying to even type in the name, and it won't let me do that either.
Yeah, as soon as you put it up there, it's like grab it within a split second. So don't ever put it up there, otherwise they're gonna grab it just as fast as I did.
right?
yeah, well, it doesn't take long. I actually cut and copied and I can paste it at any point. But
Yeah. I don't have chat open or anything. I literally like just sat there and got back and figured I'd come and say hello and stuff, but I've got some stuff I got to get done. So I might pack
Mike Johnson wants us
later.
we have YouTube to watch. We don't have time for things like work and laundry and no, I'm just teasing.
But I'll try to get back on here later.
Okay.
Hey, Texas Little Star, do you remember who I am?
Precisely, no, but yes, I know your channel name.
Me and you have the same birthday in the same year.
Oh yeah.
You mentioned that. Yeah, we're on a chat together. Right.
Born July
Yeah,
15, 1963.
Yeah, July 12th, baby. Oh, I shouldn't be letting everything out, right?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised
Oh,
how people do things with what little bit of information you give them.
Oh, yeah.
That's a damn shame.
Well, I'll catch y'all later.
Okay, bye, love. Take care.
If you got any friends, send them over. I could use all the subs I can get, Texas Star.
There you go.
Bye-bye.
Bye now. Take care.
Shake the plug. Are you there, Doug? No, he's on the phone.
He's still talking. I muted him. And it's not to be mean. It's just he's still chatting it up on the phone.
Did I?
Okay, so how do you figure out how to make me a mod? See if I can't. I'll type something else in here. Blah, 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 play them. So, I'll see if I can't. It should be like the three little dots. Maybe I don't know exactly. Maybe I need to run one of these again. I've only done 3 of these in my whole life, but I never actually played with it to try to make mods and stuff like that. You want a couple of mods in here for sure.
All right.
I mean, just in case somebody's quirky or starts talking, a bunch of crap, they can get rid of them. I think it's just the 3 little dots, or maybe click on my box in our video thing here. Hey, Doug.
Maybe Doug can tell you. Hell, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, he might, maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know that much about it.
Because there's a blue wrench on a cameraman, and then I go there and it doesn't say anything.
Oh, I see. Well, that's what we're having problems with. How do we make mods, Mr. Johnson? And I don't know.
Oh, you have to tap the 3 dots next to the person's name. Next to the person's name, over on the other side, when you scroll up next to their name, you'll see 3 dots.
Okay.
Tap 3 dots, and then down at the bottom of the thing.
There you go.
Okay, great. And don't take it offensive. I've never seen Mr. Johnson in my life.
I've never either.
I don't know nothing about that guy. Thank you so much. That worked. Yeah. Thanks, Doug.
You're welcome. Okay.
I gotta get moderator too.
As for Johnson, I don't know that guy. Right, and to make him a mod might not be a really good idea.
I'm gonna make
I'm trying to figure out.
It's the assholes that made me weary. If you didn't have to be weary, then hell, everybody could be a mod. I get into some of these like Country Girl and that group.
Yeah. That's why Iron Dog's chat. He set this one up, and he wanted to know how to make a Drunken One a mod. So that's why I explained.
Yeah, I'm gonna be again there, Mr. Douglas. Bye-bye. All right, He knows how to undo it. It's not a mean thing. It's just he's doing his business. No, I don't know. I see what you're typing. I don't know.
What?
He says that you can trust me, bro. That's our Johnson buddy.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly. It's the darn shame. It's the trolls that make you so weary. And unless I've seen that name a bunch, and believe me, I comb these channels, and I see a lot of folks. And
Since you're a moderator, bring in Project Norton, that Drunken One, because I can't seem to do it.
I will sure try. See, I still don't have the invite thing that you do.
It's up there at the top.
Do you have a guy with like a 1+?
That's it. Yeah.
I said, do you have one? I don't have that. I have mute microphone, turn camera off, adjust bandwidth, settings, and then leave call. Of course, we don't want to hit that one.
I've got a guy with a plus sign.
I don't have the guy with the plus sign. I think you're the only one that actually can invite people in. What I can do,
Right.
Douglas might be able to do it. He might know how to send I have the link, like I've done the copy paste thing, so I've already got it to where I don't have to put it out to people. Let me see if I can. I'll go to like Google Plus and I'll send it through there to him or something. I'm not really good at this. I'll try this.
Because when I do it,
help us out here.
when I do it, Drunken One, it won't let me click the invite button.
Oh, well, that's weird.
Yeah. But it'll let me send one through chat.
Okay, here's Google Plus. Okay, let me try this. And Google Plus, and I'll type in Project Norton. PRO.
Try to get you up there.
Do you know how to do this, Doug?
You can send an invite to him through his email.
Yes, sir. Okay, let's see if this works. Is he paying attention that he's going to see this when I send it?
Yeah, you're watching, right, John? He's going to send you an invite.
All right.
Yeah, he's watching you.
I'm going to try to anyway. I don't know how to do it exactly.
He's on his cell phone. He said he can't do an invite on his cell phone.
Oh my Jesus! Can you do it through Hangouts on your cell phone?
Can you do it through Hangouts on your cell phone?
No. Through Hangouts. Yeah.
Okay, hang on. I'll let him know. He said you don't bother sending him a Hangout. He's got to get up and go someplace in the morning.
God damn white people! I hate white people. Okay. That's all good. I got love. I'll just use that. I got love. Good, because I wasn't sure how to do it anyway. I was going to try, though. All right, Cab 7's in the house. He says, howdy, Iron Dog.
Hi, Cab. I finally got your message for the invite the other day. So.
Okay, yeah, I'm not sure why yours won't let it invite like that. When you hit invite, if I remember right, if you hit invite, it like comes up with like a block, and you start typing in, and then it would I don't know, it should be easier than what it is. Let me try this.
Yeah, just go to that little guy with the plus next to him and tap on him, and a little box will open up, and then put in their screen name.
Right. Like, for example, try to invite Cab 7. I don't know if he's wanting to get it or not.
It won't let me hit the invite button.
Huh. That's weird. Yeah. Okay, now see, y'all are showing up on the Google Hangout page now.
Because before, when you start typing it in, it would come up with several names, and you pick the one you wanted. Now it ain't doing that.
Yes, sir. I'll be darned. Well, hopefully they didn't hack your computer in a manner that caused trouble. They got me pretty good. I ended up losing my editing program, and I did my computer just not the same. I tried to go back and restore it, and it didn't do it. I went back further in time to restore it, and it didn't do it. Ended up having to like reset everything.
Just nothing.
My computer didn't shut down right that night. It didn't come up well the next morning.
They're trying
It was just, yeah, they got me pretty hard. I don't know. My computer guy said, "Well, you have had to click into something to where they had that permission," and I don't remember it happening that way. Of course, I drink a lot, but
Oh.
I don't know. Yeah, they messed it up pretty good for me, bastards.
That's a leg.
I'm gonna try to open up another YouTube channel page and see if I can get it to come through that way.
Okay. Abandoned Columbia is asking to be a mod. I recognize that title for sure. If you'd like to have a second mod, I mean, you can do what you want, but I would approve that one for sure. Obviously, Cap 7. Yeah, I mean, all these other names I've seen a bunch of times.
All right.
I don't know that I've seen Dina. Maybe I haven't seen her yet. Whatever. Go to her channel. Dina seems legit. She's got like dog photos, dog things up. Matter of fact, I'll sub while I'm here. Yeah, you got to have some content and have some kind of subscribers. I just subbed you, Dina. I will type in something in here and go to my channel. I have a little channel too. You might like it, you might not. However. So how are things, Doug? Yeah, he's saying when he goes to invite that it gives him the box and it comes up with the names and stuff, but it's not allowing him to actually hit the button.
Well, that's
Hey, Mr. Cap 7.
well, that's nuts.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I
It's an
said.
honor to have Cap 7 talk to you. Cap 7's awesome. It's working, Scott. We see you. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. And Joe, I've seen before. Yeah. We made it back, Joe. I don't know what happened over there. Little public service announcement. If you're in a chat that Texas Little Star 63 pops up and causes trouble, it's not that lady. It's not the one that was just on just a second ago. I don't know how long you've been on, but no, Texas Little Star 63 is like the little old lady that's kind to everybody. And
Right.
I think she got hacked some which way, and they're using her title and her picture to be able to go around and cause trouble.
Damn.
It's not that woman. It really isn't. She's a kind person.
Yeah, she's sweet.
Yeah, she's fairly new to the whole thing, but yeah, she's not the one that's gonna hack you for sure. And everybody knows Vinny. Yeah, Vinny is awesome too. Vinny's from the other side of the pond. Oh, he's on the way other side. He's in Australia. He's in Australia. Old Vinny. He hangs out with us from time to time. I'm sure y'all have seen him.
Yep. Vinny G.
Vinny G. Yeah, he's a good guy. If I can find that person, I'd shoot that person. Yeah. Oh, I made a little video because I actually went back and researched it, and there was a guy that popped into the room whenever they hacked me. Popped in just for a second, and after that, booted me out or blocked me to where I couldn't even get back in, and that's when my computer got so wiped out.
I think on mine, right before I got blocked and ended my live stream, just a few seconds before that happened, it said AJ. So I think somebody's gotten him too.
Right.
Well, you're right. And like I said, AJ, he's got a lot of people that he has no idea who they are. Yes, his subscribers are growing by leaps and bounds, but there might be some unfavorables in there,
because it just happened for a split second, and then we all got blocked.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. Yeah, that's what happened to me. They took on their personality or their persona, as it be, and that guy popped in. I made a video about it, and I actually got a screenshot of his character. Of course, it wasn't a person; it was some kind of artwork or whatever. But popped in, popped out. I lost audio, and then I got kicked out, and it wouldn't let me back in. and then my computer just wasn't right to shut down. It didn't come up well, and I tried to restore again and again and again. Didn't work, so I had to go all the way back and then tell the old laptop, I am me. This is this account. This is my that account. I had to start over like it was a brand new computer, but it wasn't brand new anymore, and it's still not quite right.
Yeah.
So yeah, my computer buddy is avoiding me. I don't know. He wants me to work for him, but he's not helping me. So
Yeah.
we got to watch each other's back here. You know, you help me out, I help you out. You know?
Okay, this is the first time.
Gab gonna come on here? That would be awesome.
This is the first time I've been invited into like a chat in a long time, because I'm usually doing them. I invite people in. So since I'm on the other side of the spectrum here, how do I see my chat? Does anybody know how I can see my chat?
Oh, you're gonna have to go back to go to YouTube and look up your channel, and then it'll show as you're playing live.
Okay.
You're gonna do the whole thing kind of reverse, and of course mute yourself. Otherwise, we're gonna have that feedback. Remember that little trick I showed you? You can pop out your chat, and then you don't even have to see stuff anymore. Yeah, you're going backward with it this time.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah. I'm not real versed on this, but I'm learning. As for how to invite people, I'm still not sure why it's not letting you do that. And now it's not allowing me to invite anybody either, or either that or I just don't know how to do it. Cab 7, did you want it? If you want to get on, I will try my best to send you the link if you'd like to get on. I'll try my best. I can't guarantee it's going to work, but I'll try my best. I'll send you something through another avenue or something. There's got to be a way. There's got to be a way. Send it through an email or something. See, I want to learn how to do that because I want to be able to do a whole hangout thing myself, but I want it to be who I want in there, you know, and not just whatever Yahoo might jump in. Talk to you and AJ. Chat a few times. Oh, okay.
Dr. Janice Munchenhausen?
Have you seen that person before?
Never.
No, I've never even heard of that.
I'm seeing 3 subs and no videos.
I've never even heard of that name before.
Me
Sounds
neither.
like something off of a movie, Munchenhausen.
Right?
I talked to you and AJ's show a few times. Him and I talk a bit.
Yeah. Never been in this hangout before. Pretty new on YouTube.
Yeah, how come you got Ben Inya's picture for as a banner?
Right?
That's crazy.
Rizal?
Yeah, that's not what we need to be talking about. Is being hacked and stuff. You know, that's no fun for life.
I send my live streams links to a private message center on YouTube. You can find this on the About page on people's channels. Does that tell you anything, Drunken One?
Private message. Oh, yes, sir. By all means. Okay.
That's Cab 7 saying that.
Cab 7, do you want in? I see what you're saying. Do you want in? Right. Well, it's like when you go to your channel and you have that tab that is your About page. That will get you to their email, and so it would pop up to that user as a new email with that address. Do you want in, Cab? I'll send you the link. Who else did you want? Is there somebody you wanted in? I'll try my best to make it happen, and we'll see if it works.
Scott, I'm still here.
I can hang out for a few. Okay, I'll find you, and I will. I'll see what I can do to get you up here. Let me click in here, and I'll see what I can do.
What's Scott talking about? Scott King.
I don't know. He wants to come back and watch the channel, but you know if we're going to be here or not, I guess.
Oh,
A few to drink. I ain't for sure.
I'm going to be hanging out here in this one because I got totally blocked and everything on my own.
It's a mess. That and message.
Doctor, did you ban me at the tribes?
All right, Mr. Cab, the message has been sent, so you should be able to find it in your discussions page on your channel, and we'll see if this works.
There you go. Reality coming through now. Iron Dog, Vinny G. Oh, yeah. It is so weird seeing my banner like that backwards now. When I'm on somebody else's channel, I can't read it because it's so small.
Yeah.
When I'm on my channel, I can see it. You have 9 likes, my friend. Abandoned Columbia says, make me a mid. Or does he want to be a moderator?
Okay.
With us when we all took a shit south.
No, they've been on for a while. They're trustworthy enough. I think. Golly, I don't know.
Who abandoned?
Yes, yeah. I've seen that name a zillion times.
Yeah, I'll make him a moderator.
Sure. Okay, so let me show you what I've done to be able to get where I'm getting. Hopefully, Cab will pop in and we'll know that this works. This screen share and.
Thanks, Bill.
Okay, so we're here. I went to here, just your basic thing, and I popped in Cab 7. So we'll use Cab as our guinea pig. Cab 7. Of course, it pops right up because he's the only Cab 7 we know. I went to his channel. You go to the about page. Y'all still with me? This one right here is send message. And so I had the URL already in my cut and paste. I pasted it there and then sent it to him. And so we'll see if he pops in. And so that's how you would go about that. That's probably a long way around, but that's a way around. We'll see if he pops in. Hopefully it all worked. But it should be it should work, I think. But you as the admin, you get that +1 thing. It should just be the little dilly. What happened? Deleted a message. What?
That Dr. Munchausen is saying hateful stuff.
Oh, well, you know how that works. You just do one of these numbers right here,
or something.
You go right there, and then you blocked him. All right. Okay, no, he's gone. Right, you blocked him because my option is to unblock. So you blocked him. He's gone now. So whatever. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
Dewey got
Cab 7 said y'all was a general message, a general hangout, and the address wasn't complete.
Oh, I'll be darned. Okay, I can't help you. You're gonna have to do what I just did. Maybe I didn't cut and paste everything.
Okay.
So to us, well, I guess hold on. I can do that because I'm here now. I am in it. So this is our new hangout. Is the stuff up top there? Thank you so much, Cab. We're just working on this copy, and I'll go back through that same little dilly I just did.
Dewey.
And all right. We'll get it sorted. Matter of holding your tongue right and hitting the right darn buttons.
Thank you, Abandon.
And out here.
I just don't understand why people's got to be an asshole and ruin it for everybody else by doing this bull.
You know, and these are the same little son of bitches that are sitting in their mother's basement. They're 38 years old. Had a job at Walmart, working 6 months before they got fired because they they sniff paint.
Right.
Or I mean, I don't know. You know, right? Good night,
the
man.
men's room.
Don't you have anything better to do? I mean, honestly, go find a girl. Go find some Vaseline or something. Occupy yourself. Good night.
Anybody see anything from Voodoo today?
I saw him earlier in other lives.
Yeah. No,
I was with him this morning.
all right, there you go. They work that time. All right, it works. That's how you do that. Hi, Mr. Cab.
Hey,
Hey, how
Cab.
you doing? I noticed that you got someone in the room that mentioned the word tribes. I'm wondering if that person is speaking about the tribes that I'm aware of, which is the troll. It's a troll live stream that usually runs throughout the whole night. It's a live stream. You cannot see anything on the actual hangout. The only thing you can see is the actual conversation that's taken place for 8 solid hours. They're a troll room, and what they do is they hang out. These people hang out, and their job is to go to other live streams and infiltrate them, try to close them down.
Well, they got mine.
So this Anna is the lady that spoke of this. I don't know if she's speaking of that same troll room or not. Anna Alexis.
I see it.
Yep. I can't chat there. Figured I was still dead.
Okay. She says
Evidently
she said it's a music group on YouTube. I'm not familiar with that music group, but I am familiar with Tribe, which is also a troll room.
That's easy enough to find out.
I was talking about this in another live stream just probably about an hour ago. Apparently, a lot of people have been hacked, and
right. Abandon just got rid of that person. Okay, that's why you want to be a mod. No, okay, just as well.
Yeah.
Just being safe. Sorry. Right. Okay. What more do you know about this, Mr. Cab?
I know quite a bit about it, actually. I've been on YouTube long enough to know that there's a lot of bad people out there, and it's the same group. I've blocked over 400 trolls. 400. And
nice.
just in the last year and a half.
Hey.
Now, it's the same names that keep going into other people's live streams. I've seen them go into other people's live streams, and they're blocked. The thing about blocking, though, you can have a wrench and you can block someone, but they'll come back as another troll.
Yes,
they will
sir.
continue.
Yes, sir.
So you might have blocked that person for that live stream, but they can come back to your next live stream as that same person or someone else.
Right.
Right.
But there's a hub. There is a hub here on YouTube where they all hang out at. I've been there and I've seen it thanks to another channel that told me about that. And I had no idea until they told me about it because they're a troll themselves.
Right.
So it's good to find out things, what's going on. Now, you were talking about our friend, Texas Little Star 63. She's had a lot of problems.
Yeah. Just today she put out a video saying if y'all are getting a really short video saying if y'all are getting something that says it's me, it's really not. It's really not. It's not.
Yeah, that's correct. There's a couple live streams that I was in today. Like I said, one about an hour ago, they were talking about all of this that's going on right now. The thing is, if you start talking about drama, it's going to bring drama. You might think you have a friend in the community. There's our friends who we think are our friends are actually working with the trolls. You've got to beware of who you're being friends with. Yeah. I always go and look at their channels, and I go check to see who they're subscribed to. If it's unlisted and they have no one, well, it kind of makes me think, I wonder why they don't show any of their channels. Now, I show my featured channels, but I don't show my subscribers because of what I went through. And I've been bashed and bullied for about 6 months, 7 months now from the same channel, but I just keep moving forward. That doesn't affect me anymore. But people have to be aware of
Bannon says it.
You have to be aware who you're subscribing to and who's subscribing to you. You really do.
Right. Yeah, that's a mess. It's just a damn shame. I mean, all in all, it's just a damn shame. We're all here just goofing off, you know. And why cause trouble?
I wouldn't say this if I didn't care. Trust me, you know that I support the community and I do a lot for the community, and I wouldn't be saying these things if I didn't care about you guys.
Oh, I know. I so appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, thanks, Cab.
It's an honor to
Thanks,
have you
Cab.
on the streams with us. Yeah, it's really just a shame.
It took me all day the other day, Cab, to find your message that you sent me so I could get on. I looked and looked and looked. I couldn't read it. Finally, I had somebody show me how to get to it.
Okay, so when I send you a link to your private messages on YouTube, you'll know where to go, then, right? So I can bring you on the panel.
Yeah, now I know. Yeah, it took me all day to find it. But now I know.
Now our discussions tab, is that something that everybody can see?
Yes.
Okay, so it needs to go through an email there then, and that's considered secure then, right?
Well, for whatever you want to consider secure, I suppose.
Right. I mean, nothing is secure if you know what you're doing, I guess. But okay,
right.
For the most part, it's secure.
But by the time you go and get it out of there and click on it, a hacker doesn't have that much time to do that. So you can get to it and get on it before they can. So it's probably pretty much secure going through your email than anywhere else.
Well, I was on with Road Dog 305, whatever his name is. You know who I'm talking about, I imagine. Anyway, he's
Road King?
Yes, sir. He said go to your settings, and he said something. You'll know exactly what I'm saying. I'm going to say it all wrong, but you'll know what I'm talking about, and you'll correct me, I'm sure. It's a two-part sign-in where it sends something to your phone also. So when you click on, it's gonna alert your phone to say, "Hey, somebody's accessing your account. Is it you?" You know, and then you can agree with it by typing in either a code, or you can have it just where it's like a yes box. You know what I'm talking about, Cab?
Yes, actually, I was just talking about that tonight. And that Dark Matter. Dark Matter is really good in this community. He's a pillar of the community, and a lot of people know him. He does a lot of tutorials. Now, there is an area on YouTube, yes, that's right, that you have to go through a double identification. And it does work. It's the best that YouTube can offer right now, but it works a lot better than what the general person on YouTube has. And it's free, but the best person to go to and ask about that would be Dark Matter.
Right. Exactly. And when you get done at night, close out, sign off of your account. I never knew that before. It always stayed on, and every time I got on, it was already there. But sign out of your account, out of your Google account, and then start it the next day. But look it up in your settings. It's in your Creator Studio thing. You'll be just run through there. You'll find it somewhere. I don't know exactly where to send you, but go play with it some and find that thing, and that way it sends you an alert to your phone saying, "Hey, somebody's trying to access your channel." So you're gonna have to have your phone with you when you log on at your computer. But I encourage everybody to do that. It's just one more step to try to keep it all safe.
Okay.
But that I definitely encourage. Yeah. It's a shame we got to do all this stuff. Come on, can't it just be one big happy family? But there's always got to be a turd in a punch bowl, huh?
Oh yeah.
Anybody know the Barwood Boys?
Who?
Barwood Boys?
Barwood Boy.
Barwood Boy?
Barrow Boys?
Yeah.
Yeah, Barrel Boys. I know him. He's over from the UK. He's a great guy. He is a big supporter of the community over in the UK and over here. He's a great guy.
He's got to be somebody who's got almost 6,000 subs.
Well, I just subbed them.
Yeah. I will also. I clicked out of there, but I will click back in and sub him while I'm here. Yeah, it's a shame you gotta check people at the door to check their credentials. Oh, I'm already subbed. How about that? it's a shame you got to check people at the door, you know, to frisk them down before they even enter the room. Yeah, buddy. Go channel my stuff. Click into that and see if you like it. Yeah, it's incredible.
Well, I don't understand what they get out of it other than just finding it amusing. It's just, why would you do that to somebody? I just don't understand.
I don't know. The way I picture it is there's 3 or 4 guys, or maybe just 2 or whatever. They're both on their laptop, sitting in their mother's basement, like we spoke about earlier, eating peanut butter off a spoon, and oh, look what I'm doing here, you know, and you know,
Okay, now, whoa.
I get a kick out of it.
What do you mean peanut butter in a spoon?
Peanut butter with a spoon.
Wait a second now.
You like that, Kim? I did that intentionally, and it's creamy and not.
Hey, drunken one?
The only
Just a
difference is
second.
I'm not in a basement. I'm in a garage.
But you're not 38, still living at home.
No, that's for damn sure.
No, he's 65.
You're twice that age. You've been all over the world, and you're twice that age.
That's just great.
Hey, wait, that didn't sound nice. No, I got nothing but love for you, sir. You're amazing. I love the message you preach. I love what you do for us. You're awesome.
Thank you.
I was going to say something, drunken one,
Yes, sir.
about that peanut butter in the spoon.
Yes, sir. I do it too.
I'm being serious. I have like 85 jars of peanut butter downstairs in my pantry. Now, just if shit hit the fan, you take a spoon and a jar of peanut butter, and you can live a week on that. One spoon every day, you know, every meal, 3 times a day.
You look back here, all you see is like, well, beyond the other crap, it's all peanuts. It's peanuts and beef jerky. I'm in.
That's right. I have to give you my mail address so you can send me some of that jerky.
Yes, sir. You can sure do that. Yeah, go to my about page and send me your address through an email, and I will.
Well, I can actually honestly say right now on this live stream that I'm impressed, Iron Dog, because I've never known anyone to have more peanut butter than me, and you just kicked my ass.
Well, you know, Cab 7, I've been a regular, you know, prepper, I guess, what you want to say. I want to make damn sure if shit hits the fan that I don't have to worry about, you know, going out to the store because there ain't going to be nothing there.
Exactly.
Well,
And
yeah,
then
you
make-
do. Let me correct you. Let me correct you, my friend. Yeah, you do have to worry unless you are living in a fortress. Unless you're living in a fortress, people are going to find out about it, and unless you have the right weaponry, people can take that at will. So remember that as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I've been making wine and stuff like that, you know, in case you have to do some trading or whatever. And if you get a chance, Cab 7, watch my orange creamsicle wine video.
I'll watch it, but I don't drink alcohol, but I will watch it. But listen, you know, I'm not putting a dig at you or anything like that, because I agree with being prepared. Seriously, I really do. That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, the hurricane was coming through, and it's like, well, we're already pretty much set up, you know. We got everything we need, you know. Maybe go buy another loaf of bread or whatever, but yeah, we're good. We're good.
Well, that's the thing. You know, I live in Michigan, man, and when we get snow here, like 2 years ago, we got like 96 inches, you know, in 1 year. Well, I was laid up and my wife couldn't shovel. Hell, we had 96 inches of snow on the sidewalk, and we just left it there because, you know, I ain't shoveling it, she ain't gonna shovel it. So, you know, but you know, when it gets bad and you can't get out, at least we know we're not gonna starve to death. So.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, if you got a pantry with some stuff in there, we have propane here, so even if the electricity goes out, we still got the stove. I have a little solar setup. It's not huge, but it's enough to be able to keep telephones alive, keep everything. Not the lights up above me, but everything in here on this side is all solar powered. So I can still communicate. You know, I can still do what I need to do. You got to have a refrigerator that is got some backup power to it, because what happens is the power goes out and you get all this food. Well, let's cook all the food. Well, you still have to refrigerate it. It's just so it's cooked doesn't mean you're going to consume it all. So you still have to refrigerate it, and that's the biggest thing. And nobody's going to have ice if you can make it out of your neighborhood whatsoever. Mainly around here is flooding. This particular property doesn't flood, so I'm not worried about water getting into the house, but it gets to where we can't make it out of the neighborhood. And then even at that, if the rest of the world is without power, then they're not going to be bringing in ice, and they're not going to have things at the stores. And so yeah, it's good to have some kind of plans. Yeah.
I got that hot dog cart, but I've got turkey fryers out there and pressure cookers, and I've got like 8 cases of clean jars, brand new jars downstairs. And if we ever lost power for an extended period of time, I could go out and actually in my freezer so I wouldn't lose anything.
Yes, sir.
And then you don't have to have it refrigerated then.
That's skills to have, right? I didn't want to can all this, but I can. I can. Unintended. Right.
You know,
so have a meeting
about this, I want to show you something. Now, I showed this on my live stream the other night, and a couple people bought the book already, and I think it's awesome. I would not promote a prepper's book or whatever you want to call this book. I would not promote this if I didn't believe in it myself. But this book has everything you need to know, and it is, you might have heard of it, but this is the name of it.
I wrote the name of that down. I've seen that. I wrote it down. It's on one of my little slips of papers around here. Yes, sir. This Cap 7 approved.
I can't. I didn't see it.
What's that?
What was it? I didn't see it. Oh, Country Wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah.
I got this off of eBay.
Bunch of books on,
How about
it
that?
was used. I got it off of eBay. It's still in excellent condition for $5. Yep, there you go. I'm serious. You know, there's one thing that's really important that a lot of people don't take into consideration. If something happens and you're without power, say the grid goes down for like a couple weeks, you can't get on the computer to look for knowledge because you have no electricity. The best thing is to have books of knowledge. No one says you have to have a library. You buy the books that are most important to you. And I've got probably about 50 books in front of me right now. You guys can't see them, but I've got 50 books, everything from gardening to first aid. Because I don't know a lot about first aid. I don't know a lot about gardening. Although I do garden, I mean, I have this knowledge right here, right available. So when the computer's down, I'm still reading, while other people are going, damn, I don't know nothing about this.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
That's what I do. I got books on wild edibles, how to identify mushrooms, first aid.
There you go. Yep.
Got a book on how to clean possum, raccoon, squirrel, whatever, you know. You won't eat it now, but in 2 weeks when there's no power and you haven't eaten fresh meat, you'll eat a raccoon, I'm telling you.
I mean, if you've got some kind of power, then get you an external drive. Get you something like that. This is like 2 terabyte, I think. 2 terabytes worth of information. Again, you got to have power to make it all work, but store those things like he's talking about. He's got hard copies, which is even better. You can't go wrong with that, obviously. But if nothing else, store it in here. So if the internet does go down, you've still got it in a storage. You still got it in a device that you can work. I mean, yeah, 2 weeks without power, that wouldn't be a good scenario. But
well, here's another thing. If you guys watch BC Truck, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah,
I've never seen that.
BC Truck. He's got a video and he shows how to drill a well in his backyard. So you can do it. You know, his only went down 20 feet. You know, a lot of water tables aren't even that deep, you know, that you can actually get safe drinking water from, you know, 8, 10, 12 feet. And he shows you how to do it.
Wow, that's cool.
So, hey, Voodoo, how are you? I'd invite you on, man, but we're having trouble trying to get people that are not trying to invite people.
If you want, I can research and send you the link. I done it once and Cab got in, so I know how to do it securely. It takes a little bit. Oh, he's tired. Okay, it takes a little bit, but I can make it happen. Yeah, we're pretty fortunate here. We have a water well, and it runs out. Dad's got a standby generator up there, and like a 100-gallon tank, 100-gallon propane tank. And so I don't know exactly how long that would last, but short term anyway. Yeah, we have all the conveniences of. We wouldn't have hot water here at my house because our water heater is electric. If the power went out, we would still at least have water. And our stove is gas, and we have a propane tank, so you could heat water. So we're kind of set up here, you know, and so that's a good start. Oh, thank you, Richard. Say something to me. So that's a pretty good start. But yeah, I mean, if it's out for 3 or 4 weeks, then obviously that's not gonna help out.
Right. I live in the city, but I live about 300 feet away from a water tower. So there's like, I don't know, 40 or 50,000 gallons of water up there. And from where I'm at, I'm gravity fed. But when you start getting further away, they got pumping stations to pump this. So I know I'll always have water.
Well, that's a good thing, right? Yeah,
because you know, without power, nobody else further out ain't gonna have it because the pumps ain't gonna be able to run. But
yeah, I see what you're saying. That makes sense.
There's I'm sure everyone has heard of this. There's a lot of places nowadays that are making a little profit off of 55-gallon barrels and the 275-gallon cubes. And I've invested in that. And water, people say, oh, water, goes real bad after a period of time. Well, you can believe that all you want, but it's not true because I've drank water that was from World War II and I'm still alive. And it was sitting in an old Army tank. Not only did I drink it, so did several other people. And that was 30 years ago. They're over 30 years ago. I'm still around.
You don't have to read it.
It's smart to have the 55-gallon barrels. It's smart to have the big cubes if you can have them. So in other words, you need a lot of space for that. If you're in an apartment, forget it. But the other thing that's important is get a great water filter. A water filter. And you can find those on Amazon. Hit that 5 stars because you can go by rating. Hit that 5 stars over at Amazon, and it will pop up the best of the best. So it's always important to have that water filter. Some people go, oh, yeah, I'm listening to Cab 7 right now, but, who cares? That'll never happen. And one day, it could happen. So even though it hasn't happened to me yet, and I've never had to use my water filters because I got, different kinds, I still have them just in case.
Indeed. Yeah.
Better to have and not need and need and not have.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's prepping at its best right there. Yes, sir. Yeah. Well, there's what is it? One there's a mathematic term to it. It's like one bit of chlorine, or bleach to 1 gallon of water. It's not very much. I mean, it's just what you're getting in city water. It's just what you're getting in city water. So it might not be the most flavored, the best flavor, but you can still consume it without killing yourself.
One cap of bleach to a gallon of water.
Yeah. Well, that'll keep it from getting stagnant, and mosquitoes won't grow in it, but yeah, just so you're keeping out the mold and just making it to where bugs won't live in it, then you're good to go.
Well, that's why it's good to have when you use a water container. I don't care what water container you're going to use. Make sure that it's food grade, and then also try to make sure that it is dark in color so the sun can't go through it. If you have to wrap like a plastic garbage bag around a clear container, like say a Coke bottle, a 2-liter Coke bottle, take a black a garbage bag and wrap it around it. Sure. And of course that's food grade, so it's good for so long.
Yeah. It makes perfect sense. Yeah, I
Roadkill says listen very closely. if there's a no about page, just type about after the channel URL at the top of the page. That will get you to the about page, and then copy paste the link to the messages.
Oh, okay.
Did you get that, Drunken One?
Huh. Okay. Hashtag about. Right. I get it. Right. Wow. Thank you very much. That's interesting. I'll keep that in mind.
You're right, Abandon. It's better to have it, not need it, than need it, not have it.
No, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Voodoo, you want to in? Let me verify that before I go through the trouble of finding you and sending this. Just send up the link. We're doing private invites only tonight. Everybody got a little shaken up a while ago.
Yeah, it was just like the election.
You want something?
64 million people were kidnapped by Russia. You know? You're not saying too much, Doug. What's up?
I was writing in the chat because you guys are talking.
Okay, give me just a second, Voodoo. I'm working on it. Oh shit! I did the wrong thing. Okay, no, I can do this. Cancel. All right. Give me just a second. I was holding my tongue wrong. Copy. Plan.
Anyways, Cab 7, the reason why I got all that peanut butter is I went to a food auction, and I got the peanut butter for like 30 cents a jar.
They say that peanut butter, now, I save it myself. It's good for about 2 years. I have never had peanut butter that was almost expired. I've never eaten that before. It always makes me leery to, eat something that's almost expired. Although, a lot of people say, oh, well, I've eaten it. Everyone has a different opinion on that. But because we're not in a survival situation, if we were, trust me, I'd be eating that peanut butter, 1, 2, 3 years after it's outdated, 5 years after it's outdated, because if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat it.
What I've heard about that is they put expiration dates on things just to where that the vendors know and the store owners know that so say it's July 10th, for example. After July 10th, then the company, Jif or whatever, says that this is not what we intended the peanut butter to taste like. Now it's actual date of when it's not edible or it will make you sick. It's probably long after that. But Jif wants to send you a product and get you a product that they say, yes, we know it's going to be good up till July 10th. That's the best I know. I could be totally wrong. What's y'all's input?
Well, I'm going to share with you one thing. There is one food that will last forever. Can you guess what that food is?
Honey.
Heineken. Or honey, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Heineken. It's like, no.
Honey.
Right.
Oh,
honey.
Honey.
That's right. Honey. You bet. You bet. Some people don't know that.
Yeah, honey, right. It's a preservative in itself. Yeah, because it's so sugary. Yeah, honey never goes bad. It might crystallize, but it never goes bad.
Yep, that's right. Good to see you again, Voodoo.
Hey, thanks for having me aboard.
Thanks.
I think I got bad mojo everywhere I go. I gotta have to carry me a troll swatter here.
Troll swatter. He said Twinkies in the comments. Twinkies don't go bad. Yeah, damn trolls, man.
Dude, it's McDonald's hamburgers for 50 years.
Yeah, I've seen some of those.
Hey, Voodoo.
Hey, Douglas, how you doing, sir?
Good.
Yeah, I kind of pulled an all-nighter last night. It kind of kicked my butt.
You're right, Tracy. Money was found in the pyramids. By the way, good evening, Voodoo.
How y'all been doing?
Oh, not too bad. We got our asses handed to us about an hour, 40 minutes ago or so.
Yeah.
Don't tell me y'all got hit too.
Oh yeah, they come in and cleaned house and took names. They kicked ass and took names, and you know.
Yeah,
They
we got
didn't bring a
fragged last night.
What happened?
Yeah, I was on AJ's streamer for a while, and we got fragged last night. They kicked us out of our own chat and said we were banned from YouTube and all kinds. And they hacked my Gmail, and I think Cab 7 us, we talked a little bit about that, and it's just a mess. You know, it's just, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's just that gummit. You know, you just want to get in there and have a little fun and learn something. And it's just out there. Gets up, puts your pants on, drinks a cup of coffee, so who we can mess with today.
Well, that's what happened to us. Just before they booted us all out of there, it popped up AJ as Adventures, and then all of a sudden we all went bye-bye.
Yeah, one by one.
Wow.
And Doug got kicked out of his own channel. He couldn't believe it. He said, somebody blocked me.
I'm surprised. It's like, what the heck?
I don't know what's been going on. I was with the circus, and we were talking about, it's like this group. I don't know, but I can't make no names because I don't know. I'm not no computer savvy person, but they're going around attacking these tight knit, you know, close YouTube groups, and it's like they're going there. It's like throwing in a hand grenade into a crowd. You know, it's like, what are you trying to, you know, instigator.
Well, I think
everybody up.
Probably paying them to do it so they don't have to pay these channels any money. You know. Can break up their membership and just, you know, or whatever, and their views. It's cheaper for them to pay somebody a few $100 to do it than to pay 4 or 5 guys, you know, $500 or $600 every month, you know, for the channels. And I'm talking, you know, probably hundreds of thousands of people doing it.
Is that drunken one with the Dos Equis guy?
I think so.
Yeah, the Dos Equis, like, you know, what does he say? Stay thirsty, my friend. Stay thirsty.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry you guys got hit too. I you know, that just, you know, I'm not getting mad or anything like that, because I mean, who you'll get mad at? Your computer beat your computer. Here, take that, you damn gum computer, bad computer.
No, Richard, we didn't kick you out because we didn't like you. We all got our asses kicked.
Yeah, one by one.
Wow. Yeah, we was on AJ, and I don't know, it was probably about 1:30, maybe almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and they brought me up, and I haven't seen Papa Texas all day. I've been kind of looking around. I don't know if he's all right or not, or if he's doing okay, because he sent the link up for me to come in, and they just slipped right on in. But now I know how to get on through the Google, through the Gmail, so that's a lot safer. I haven't had any problems. But it's just a shame that they do stuff like that. You know, you're trying to have a good time and shoot the breeze and see what's up, what's new going on, and they just come in there and bomb you.
I got to ask anyone on the panel, do any of you know, he's in the chat room right now, do any of you know My Johnson?
I looked at his channel.
I don't know him, no.
I don't know him. I've got him blocked. And there has to be a reason why I had him blocked. He doesn't show his any channels that are subscribed to him. That's private.
I think that's a red flag right there.
And 23.
Yeah, well, they do that really quick, and you kind of gotta, I call it fishing, troll fishing. You gotta kind of like say, I subbed you. Like if you say I subbed you, certain, if they don't come back and say thank you or something like that, you know it's a troll.
I have him blocked for a reason. I don't know why I blocked him, and it wasn't today, but it's been some time back.
Well, he's got a total eclipse on his video. Moon eats the sun, and then Alaska grizzly bears.
Hmm.
You'll be surprised how it takes them like 30 minutes to make a fake account, and it takes like just like Cab 7, just a click of a button to block them or time them out, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know that they're quick. They're quick. And I think that's what they do to make. See, right now we're sitting there trying to doubt this people, and you don't want to be mean,
Yeah,
but you don't know what's going on.
Right. Yeah, it's a damn shame we got to check everybody at the door. Who were y'all just talking about? Kevin Bennett says we blocked him over at Country Girls. Who are we talking about?
My Johnson.
Oh, okay. Who is in here now? I'm a private person, right? Well, yeah, we're all private people, but
Little Star says he's on that group, Cab. That Mike Johnson.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Now you see him, now you don't. The Abandoned Columbia wanted us to wanted Iron to give them the moderator position, and already kicked one other out, and that's the second one gone. All right.
Yeah, I noticed that you don't have. I don't see any moderators in the chat right now.
Oh, yeah. Right. No. It's Abandoned Columbia. Scroll up just a bit, and then I am also, but I was just out draining and refilling, and
Douglas. Okay.
Yeah, there's 4 of them in here. I got.
Okay.
I can make you a monitor to Cab if you want to be.
Drunken ones. Okay. Okay. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
You've got enough. You've got enough. Yep. You don't want to have too many because accidents can happen.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
That was Papa Texas. He had too many to drink. Don't let this get to him. But anyway, he'd had a few, and he's clicking the buttons and stuff, and he accidentally blocked somebody, and he's like, "Oh, I so didn't mean that." You know?
That happened to me. I said, "What the hell happened?" They typed, "I'm sorry, Iron Dog. I hit the wrong button. You're out for 300 seconds."
Yeah, exactly. You get a lot more options as the mod. Yeah, you only get 2 options as a user.
Hey, Drunken One, I got to do this. I'm dedicating this to you right now. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm dedicating this to you. This spoon.
I said that one good, didn't I watched your video. You were on with the 2 family people, and they were talking about your peanut butter, and he says. They said crunchy or smooth. He said smooth because I wear dentures. I have no teeth or whatever, right?
That's right. That's right. And I'm not shy to say it either.
I like peanut butter.
A list from the other day. A list of names from the other day. You see that?
What is the list of names? Good people or bad people?
That's what I'm.
Has a list
I
of
think
trolls.
it's the trolls.
Troll names? Oh man, I want that. We'll put them on the do not watch list, or right?
I know one of them was Beetlejuice. He tried to hack my Gmail after we got hit with that bomb, and then there was what was it? Toothless Bulldog.
Yep.
And some woman. It was just a mess of them.
Yes, please. I'd like that list right now. Yeah, I will. I swear to God, I'll print it out and I'll hang it to where I can watch it.
Go mention any names who got it, but yeah, it was taken care of.
Yeah, and you don't. That's the damn shame is you don't, because then you become the victim.
Exactly.
And like I said, they already got me pretty good. I lost a nice editing program, and I had to try to restore my computer, and it wouldn't. So I had to just like restart it, the whole damn thing, like make it act like it's brand new again. And I still don't have all the features I used to have on it. And I'm just a good old boy, just talking a little shit. I don't cause any trouble.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, Cab 7. Be careful what you do.
Cab 7, the B lady apiary is set to My Johnson, from what I can see. And I don't know, I can't see her channel right now, but I'm sure that My Johnson, a lot of people are subscribed to that person. And, a lot of us, we don't go to check out channels. Now, I do. I check out every single channel that someone says, well, I've subbed to you. Well, I'm going to go straight to their channel. I'm going to see who they are subscribed to. I'm going to see what videos they put out. I protect myself the best I can.
Yeah.
And if I don't see those things, then it's like, no, I'm not going to subscribe to that person. So, you know, I can't go to everyone and say, hey, you can't subscribe to this person, that person, that person. You know, all I can do is protect myself and maybe, you know, let people know that this is what I do for me.
Right.
If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, Cap 7, did you say it was a female named B?
Right. The bee lady, Apparary. Yeah, she's an old black woman.
Yeah, she's a good friend of mine.
That's what I'm saying. I don't mean to be like rude or harmful or whatever. She's
No.
around for a while. Yeah, she's been around for a while.
She's a good friend of mine. Matter of fact, she just got out of the hospital.
Did she now? All right. Wow. I didn't hear about that, I guess.
Yeah. Because see, there's another lady.
She puts on a good live stream, her and her husband.
Yeah, she should live there. Yeah.
No, it's just, see, that's another thing. It's got me cautious. I heard B, and I was like, well, there's another lady over on the STS channel, and they've been having the flamethrower fight back and forth. And it's like,
I know B. Yeah, they're enemies now. Yeah.
Yes. Golly. Right. Good answer. Back up the computer before it gets attacked. You're right. Right. Save your files. I really I don't have much on this computer at all. I really don't. I got my intros and outros for my channel. If the whole thing just went totally kaput, I'm really not out that much. I'm really not. I delete all my videos out of my computer because, well, they're on the World Wide Web now, and why save them into your computer? You don't need them. So really, if my shit just got totally wiped out, no big deal, you know?
Well, that's, you know, I do promote that if your channel gets hacked and it's taken down, it's always smart. All that work that you put into those videos, you want to save them, put them onto an external hard drive.
yeah.
So if you start another channel, you can just take, you know, what was on your hard drive and start another channel. But always keep a copy on your hard drive. Any impertinent information about your life, your family, or whatever, keep it on that external hard drive.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind just in case YouTube shuts down. Not that they will, but I'll keep that in mind. I got two of those things. Like I just showed you one while ago. I got two of those things. I had them on super duper sale. It was like $80 for a two or three. I think one is a 2 and the other one's a 3. You know, terabytes. That's just information you can put on there.
Right.
Yeah. So I'll probably end up doing that. I'll get with my computer guy and have him show me how to do it all. But then I'll get them all backed up. That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm glad I got my computer updated. Before I came on, they took the metal hard drive out and put a solid state drive in and updated me to Windows 10.
Yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, they tried to hack me and it stopped there. I got Viper in there and it stopped everything. It's like it tells me who they are and where they're coming from, all their IP addresses and stuff.
Nice. Yeah, my computer guy, he said that's the next step. He said we're going to put you a solid state drive in there, an SSD in there. He said it's going to work so much faster. I have a pretty nice.
Yeah, it is. It's fast.
I have a pretty nice computer now. It's way more than what I need. My wife got it for me for a gift, and it's a gaming computer. It's an Asus thing, and it's.
Wow.
When my computer guy played with it, he says, well, now that's a nice computer. And I don't know nothing about it, but for him to say that, it's like, yeah, it's got some super duper processors and all this stuff. And he said it's got 2 drives, and they played with it some more. He says, no, he says it's got 1 drive, but they've separated it. It's like a C and D. He said, well, we're going to change that. We're going to make it like 1 big C drive. Okay, if that makes it work better. He says, no, you got plenty of information you can store out here, just on the computer itself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll get with him, and I'll start storing some stuff back on those externals.
Yeah, what happened to mine was I only used it for like business and stuff like eBay and stuff like that and commercial stuff. And because we do security equipment, and it's a Toshiba. And the old metal drive had give up, and it was there's some naked dude come across and says, welcome to my world, you just been hacked. I'm like, if I ever find that naked dude, I'm gonna whip him with this here troll paddle.
Oh hell, that sucks.
I couldn't even turn the computer on.
Mine shut down really weird, and then it didn't come up so well the next time I turned it on, and yeah, it's a damn shame.
Yeah, it's frustrating. It's like I just want to throw this thing out the window.
As my boy said, he says, he said if you get anything that's quirky on there, he said unplug your router, pull the battery out of your laptop. He said then restart it and see if it's still there. Right? As a computer guy liked it, then hooray. Yeah, no, yeah, he said it's some kind of, it's a GL something. It's a gaming laptop. The only time it ever blows the fans on there is when I'm doing my rendering for the video editor thing, and that's the only time it ever makes any noise. Otherwise, it's just a workhorse. It's a workhorse.
Wow, that's
it's
good.
A good one. Yeah. Again, way more than what I need. I'd like to find a video game. I don't play them, but I'd like to find one that would at least challenge the thing, where I can see how badass the graphics really are and this and that. Because all I do is like I web surf and a bunch of YouTube stuff, but I don't challenge it. It just never gets worked.
Yeah,
it's like having a Maserati and driving 35 mile an hour. You know, right? What's it good for?
Iron Dog, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I just want to jump out for a few minutes and keep this in mind. Wherever I'm at, whenever I'm on someone's live stream, I'm here to support you. And if I say no, there's a good reason for it. But I'm always here to support our community and try to keep people together. That's my gig, lifting people up. And I think it works pretty well. But I certainly appreciate you bringing me onto your panel. I think that's the first time I've ever been on your live stream, eh?
This is actually my second live stream I've ever done. The first one was just a test. So, yeah.
Oh, great. Well, that's awesome. That makes me feel good that, hey, you're first. That's pretty cool. But and I appreciate every single one of you. I know every single one of you out there, and I think you're all awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. And I'm sure I'll see you over at one of my live streams here soon enough.
Thank you, Cap. Right. Appreciate you, man.
Thank you, sir. It's been an honor to have you on our panel. It's been an honor.
All right. Take care now.
Take care, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good guy, that one. Yeah, he's a good egg.
Yeah, I was over on STS for a little bit, and I was just sitting there just thinking about what we talked about, and I was like, I told everybody, I was like, look, guys, I'm fried. I'm out of here. And I popped out, and I just happened to see y'all pop up, and I was like, hey, Iron Dog's on. Douglas, everybody.
Yeah. Where is Douglas? There he is. He's smoking it.
It was a forced live stream, being we were all on dogs, and then all of a sudden we weren't on dogs.
Yeah, everything went.
Doug wasn't even on dogs.
Yeah, right?
Was I the first one to get blocked out of my own live stream?
Yeah, you were the first one to go.
Yeah, that's the first one.
Then Richard, then Duncan won. I'm sitting here, where'd they all go?
Where'd they go?
Wow.
I was able to open it back up, but it wouldn't let me back in. I was able to open it to see the YouTube part of it, but I wasn't able to get into the Hangout part of it. And then it ended up just closing down. Right. It's my tonight. Woo-hoo! Tonight's a good night. I got my little chingadera down at the bottom. All right. It won't last long.
Roadkill said lesson number 2, no one hacked you. That is just what Texel Star and AJ told you. Well, something happened because we all got our asses handed to us.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it all crapped out for everybody.
Well, see, it sounds the same exact thing that happened to us last night. And it said you have been banned from YouTube, and it threw up a green screen with lines and stuff. And it was just like if someone, it'd be like if Douglas said, okay, I didn't like what you said. You said the F-bomb or whatever, and just we were. It's like it didn't take one at a time. It took us all out at once, and we couldn't enter back in. We had to back out, and when we restarted, AJ was double echoing, and we had to restart another screen, and we had to do it like several times to get right back up online again.
Jeez. Been banned from YouTube. What? Golly. I've never experienced that. Knock on wood. Hopefully I don't. Right. Well, usually it just says you've been blocked from this room or whatever. And so I have to close out everything that relates to that hangout and then try it again. And
Yeah, it threw us all
Now,
out.
does anybody know Roadkill?
I don't know no roadkill.
negative.
Okay.
Rude. Being awful.
Because he's in the chat, but he's offering all this advice, but I just went to his channel and he doesn't have any subscribers or no content.
Right? Imagine that.
Hmm.
Go get him, Abandoned.
Is it abandoned puppy break?
Nice. Finger ready, just in case.
So that's another thing they'll do. They'll come in and like I'm on the Truthfully Trish's. I'm a moderator on her show, and they're really attacking her bad. And they'll come in real friendly. Oh, hey, you know, I just done everything, and all of a sudden, whoom, they just start throwing all this nasty stuff. And so you're putting out fire like a fireman, going, oh golly, oh look out, get the troll whipper out.
Right?
So you just got to be ready for them. I don't know who Roadkill is. I've never. I don't have the chats up.
Done. Abandon's got the itchy finger.
He's worse than that. Bobby Sprinkles channel are doing it cheap
Oh,
channel.
right, yeah, Allie. Oh
Yeah.
Lord, that's
I
funny.
think Bobby said he got hacked too. I mean, he got on there and said he said they hacked me too. Bobby Sprinkle did.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they brought me up on there and we were talking. That's when Cab 7 come on there and Bobby got on there and said, look, you know, they hacked before I got on this, I think it was their coffee morning, Thursday morning coffee or whatever.
Right.
And they said they did the same thing what they did to you guys. It just blew you right off the air.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm sent to Abandon. He hadn't had a video and since like the solar thing, the eclipse thing that we had. But okay, I'm just making sure I'm set up because I haven't seen a video come out lately. All right. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. keep it under control.
Be back, guys.
Another one you want to have on your channel is Lulu Love You. Lulu Love You. If she comes on your channel, make her a moderator right away, and she'll go through it, and she'll everybody that's on the panel. She'll find your link and she'll post it in there to where you can be found easily. She'll post it into the chat to where people can sub you and find your channel and stuff.
I think let's see.
Lulu Love You is awesome.
I think Anonymous Redneck was wanting to be a moderator on AJ's, and AJ didn't know him. I told AJ, I said, Anonymous Redneck's a good guy. I said, I'd make him a moderator too.
Damn straight. He's a troll hunter. He's actually got several different personas, and he used to be the one to troll, but now he's the one that sicks the trolls.
Yeah, that's what he told me too.
You want him on your side, yeah. You want him on your side. I'll definitely have him as a mod on anything I do.
You see Abandoned's message? Oh, if they're iffy, they're gone.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Right. It's a damn shame we're having to do that, but I mean, just after leaving another chat where we got screwed over,
Right.
Yeah.
that's messed up, man.
I think
I don't need my computer screwed up. So.
I think hey, Drunken One, I think you came on the chat somewhere. I can't remember who it was, and they were like, how do you say that? Drunken and they
his drunky nun. Yeah, I get a
nun. They're like, how do you say that? And you went drunk in one.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I'm on these chats a lot. Probably too much, but yeah.
No, it's all good.
Everything from beer brewing to homesteading to just goofing off like we're doing here, you know. So we really don't have anything exactly in common except for the fact that we're all sitting in front of a screen talking to each other. We don't really. It's not like we do cars or just cooking or whatever. But
Yeah.
I watch pretty much anything. I'm easy.
I think it might have been Iron Dog. I don't know if it was Iron Dog was saying like, most of the people that are on here are either disabled or retired. So.
Oh, right. No, I work. I don't have like a job. I'm not employed by somebody else. I'm self-employed. I'm an electrician by trade. But I do spend too much time on this thing.
Well, that's all good. It's all good. And thank you for out there because my dad's an electrician too.
Oh yeah. Somebody's got to do it. I used to build gas stations when I was employed by somebody else, and it got to the point where they thought I was too old, and they got rid of me. But not a proud moment, but I took all the unemployment that I could get from him because it was well deserved. And then started my own little thing, and knock on wood, I've been staying pretty busy. By the time you finish up one, somebody else will call to make some more work. And so I have a few clients, and it's going pretty good. But it's nice not having to be any certain spot every single day of the week. That's a good feeling.
I like to do a job and do a quality good job, and get in and get out and move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. And then like the neighbor sees it, and it's like, well, I need some stuff done too, And it's worked out pretty good. It's kind of scary because you just don't know. I mean, if you have a regular job, then I'm going to bring in X amount of money each week. So it's kind of spooky not knowing that. But the wages are way more now. But and I have the same benefits I did before. None. No insurance. No paid days off or whatever.
Right.
So I'm not really out anything there, but. It can be challenging from sometimes if you don't budget your schedule right, and you're supposed to be at two places at once. Obviously, that doesn't work.
That's right.
But no, it's all right. I'm surviving. I'm not getting rich by no means, but I wasn't with the job either.
I hear that.
So, it is kind of scary. Like I said, just not being able to count on a paycheck. But it's all right. So far, so good.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in an Indian canoe with buckshot through the side, and I'm bailing like crazy and trying to keep her afloat. and I'm paddling at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. And then when you think you get ahead, then they shoot another hole in your damn canoe. It's like shit. I need tires out. I'm on my ride now. Shit.
I got a phone call today about 3:30 or 4 o'clock. An auction service wanted me to set up my hot dog cart for them. I said, well, that's pretty good because I went to their auction Saturday and I gave them my card, and now I got a job out of it. So
there you go. Yeah, exactly. And the more you're out there, the more people see you, the more people will want your services.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You do a good job whether you're doing electrical or building a hot dog, whichever, you do a good job, and don't skimp on your quality, and you'll get recognized. You'll stay busy.
Right.
That's and like where I live at, it's a small community, and it's just like I don't remember who was. I think it was might have been Cab 7 was saying like you can do all the good you want, but you mess up one time and never forget it.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah.
And it's
you
like
know what it is. Being I'm the admin here, I can say that.
What?
You can be an electrician all your life. Okay, an old man used to tell me this. You can be an electrician all your life, but you suck one dick and you're going to be known as a cocksucker for the rest of your life. That's exactly
Yeah. One oh shit takes away 5 attaboys.
That's right.
Doesn't it? One oh shit takes away 5 attaboys. Attaboys are hard to find in a regular job. You don't usually get those attaboys, and yeah, you get one oh shit, and then yeah, it's never
Oh,
good.
shits come fast and yeah.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Now you get no shit just for going to the bathroom. You get no shit for getting a drink of water. They come fast and furious. Getting an attaboy shit, you gotta buff their shoes and kiss their ass at the same time.
Yeah.
Amanda says, "Gonna auction your wieners, Iron Dog."
Yes, sir.
Right. Going to the top bidder.
That's right. Hey, people laugh, but you know, I get $2.50 a hot dog and we get $3.50 a sausage. And you know, when you sell a couple hundred every day, that's pretty good money.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's good, honest work. There's not a damn thing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. That's just good, honest work.
I went up to.
Go ahead, Bruno.
I was going to say I was on the motorcycle last year, and I was up in West Virginia, and I was up near the I can't think what they call it, the rocks, whatever, up in there. And a gentleman was at an old school there, and he had a hot dog cart. And I said, you know what, by golly, I'm going to go back there. And I bought a whole bunch of hot dogs. And I said, if you don't mind me sitting right here, I said, I'm going to eat all these hot dogs right here before I take off down there. He said, help yourself, you know. And he said, you want anything else? I said, yeah, I'll have a drink. And I mean, I like stuff like that. That makes my day.
Oh, yeah.
It's nostalgic when you buy one off a cart, you know. And that's what I have as a cart. And we offer, you know, mainly Michigan-made products. And, you know, being I'm in Michigan, that helps sell them. And I had people come up, you know, 4 places down the street. They were selling hot dogs for $1.50. And they said, well, we wanted to buy them off a cart because we never had one off a cart before.
There you go. Yeah. Isn't that like seeing somebody slather up a hot dog right in front of you? You know, it's kind of like a hibachi grill of sorts. You know, you're watching this guy build your hot dog right there. That's awesome.
Well,
there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't put anything on their hot dogs or we don't put anything on their hot dogs other than chili and sauerkraut, and they put everything else on it. I mean, I've got onions, jalapenos, banana peppers, cheese, and relish.
Yeah. Oh, that's even better. Yeah, they can get what they want. Yeah, and it's not too much or too little or whatever. Yeah, build your own, right? We just stick goodies on there. That's awesome. It's awesome.
And you know, you can have everything on it. It still costs you $2.50 for a dog or $3.50 for a sausage. You know.
Exactly. Yeah. How much stuff can you stack on that thing anyway? You know, right?
A sausage weigh about a pound if you can stack it right.
No, there's nothing wrong with that. That's so honest. That's so genuine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
Hey,
I wish I lived close to that by your stand.
I called on the concession trailer today, and it's in the same city my brother lives in, so I'm going to have my brother go look at it. The guy texted me back and said, hey, you want to sell that hot dog cart? Well, no, I actually wanted to have a hot dog cart and a concession trailer, but I don't know, we'll talk about it and we'll see, you know, maybe my wife might want to do that differently. I don't know. So, because a trailer you can use year round.
Yeah. Do you have a picture of your cart that I can see it?
I got a video on my thing. It's a silent video. It's just me walking around the cart while it's in my garage. It's not set up, but the next time I do set up, I will do a video of it.
Okay, great. Yeah, I want to see that cart. That sounds fun.
Dark Matter just went live.
We have a bunch of taco trucks around here. They're like you know, like the little restaurants on wheels, roach coaches.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Roach coach. Yeah.
And some of those places, I'm telling you, some of them are as good a food as that you'll get from a restaurant.
Right.
I mean, and some are crap, but some of them are really good. I mean, instead of going to a restaurant to you know, pick something to take home or whatever, I'll stop by that taco vendor, you know, and talk about plates of food with you know, grilled onions and jalapenos and fresh pico de gallo and nice salsa and just all the good stuff, and it's about as, you know, about what you spend at a restaurant, but it's a lot less hassle, and you can bring it home to eat it. It's just awesome.
Yeah, you don't have to dress up to go get it.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, you don't have to get out of your car. They'll come and take your order and then bring it out to you.
Oh, no, I can remember down in California working on armored vehicles and stuff. They'd come by, and he's like, "Oh, here comes the road coach, man. Get hot coffee, anything you want."
Night, Richard. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, that's what we serve coffee and Danish and muffins in the morning. And then, around 10 o'clock, we all start serving hot dogs and sausages. But,
I'm already sent to you, buddy. So you have breakfast food too. No, that's cool.
Yeah.
We're going to try to start with sausage gravy and biscuits too. So,
Man, boy, that'd be a hit around here for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, my coach's got it's actually one great big giant steam table, and I could actually make spaghetti and meatballs on that, because I can boil the spaghetti and the meatballs and stuff. You buy them already cooked. You just cook them in the marinara, and you can serve spaghetti, meatballs, and breadsticks. And
right, nice.
Wow.
You're still not cooking nothing because it's already been cooked.
You have to have a food license and stuff to do that, right?
So, yeah, we just spent it's close to $800 to get this cart up and running.
Yeah.
It took 13 weeks for them fast-moving state officials to get everything done.
And did you have to attend classes to get that certification?
Yeah, you got my daughter, she's safe serve, so she's got the main classification. My wife, she has a food handler's card, and I have to go get my food handler's card. I don't do any of the food. All I do is hand pop or whatever and take money. So.
Oh, I see.
Every time you take money, you have to, if you're serving food and taking money, you have to put on clean gloves every time you do it.
Right.
If you have 100 customers, you got to go through 100 pairs of gloves.
Exactly.
That's a lot of money too.
Yeah. So.
I worked at Subway there for a little bit, and and you had to take off the gloves, deal with the money, clean your hands, go back to the gloves, and it was just somebody else just worked the register. I'll build the sandwiches, and then you get the turban wearing guys on there, and they want fresh gloves because they don't want anything pork on their sandwich, and they're real adamant about it. So you see the Iranian types coming through. Don't count me as prejudiced. I'm just talking here.
No.
Anyway, if you see that type come through, you might as well just go on and take off your gloves, clean your hands, and start with fresh. That way they don't have to ask you, and it's not weird or awkward. Just going to do it and kind of make it be known, right? And fresh gloves, and they realize it then.
I used to haul shredder fluff up to the landfill, and shredder fluff is where they take a car and they shred it, and what it is, it's cushions from the seat and stuff. They shred it right up to nothing, in the upholstery, everything. You wouldn't believe it, but you can put it, get it in a trailer. You can get 60, 70 ton of that stuff in a trailer. It's hard to believe that seat cushions don't weigh that much, but it can.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we used to take it up to landfill, and we had to back up on this big machine, and you unhook your trailer, pull ahead about 2 feet, and the machine picks the trailer up and dumps it, and then brings it back down. You back underneath it and hook on. Well, I had this guy from Canada, and he tried backing up on it, and he couldn't back on it. He went forward, he backed up, he went forward, he backed up, he went forward, he backed up. About 5 minutes, I sat there and I said, hey, it ain't like backing up that magic carpet now, is it? And man, I swear, the guy sitting next to me in the truck next to me, I thought was going to fall out of the seat. He was laughing.
That's funny.
I used to take a set of doubles and back them up there because, every once in a while you get a pump go bad in your truck. So, if the pump went bad, I'd back up my doubles on there, and then unhook, pull ahead, and, lock the brakes on the trailer and have them dump it for me. How the hell you do that? I said, it ain't that hard. You just got to be smarter than what you're working with.
Indeed.
Probably a lot of you guys don't know what doubles are, but,
Double trailers?
Tandem trailers.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of states that don't have them, and then there's a lot of states that have them, but you can only haul 5 ton in each trailer. 5 ton. Hell, I have that on the front axle.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, on you.
Yeah, they do that a lot with the dump truck. The dump trucks do like that. And,
Right.
yeah, there's an art to it. You gotta know what you're doing because they'll back up the truck and trailer. They'll back the trailer like out of the way,
Right.
and then they'll dump what is in the dump truck, and then they'll pull around and then dump the other one also. It's an art, man. It's an art.
Yep.
It's cool how they do that.
But like I live in Michigan, so we're about 165,000. So that's 82 and a half ton.
Wow.
Hmm.
Don't want to wait to get stopped, for some idiot that wants to pass you and make a left-hand turn 10 feet down the road.
Yeah. Hurry to go nowhere.
Yeah. Well, they're in a big hurry to go to the hospital.
Exactly. Yeah. They don't stop so good, those trucks. What happened to our ugly brother Douglas?
I think
I had to go take care of his mother.
yeah.
Okay. He sent it to Mama. Yeah. Okay, that's all good. Yeah. Well, he's a good guy for helping out like that.
Right.
Yeah, he was telling us the other night
My
that,
wife took care of him on
yeah.
and she helped take care of my mom and dad.
Yeah.
So
That's a tough
Yeah.
gig. Yeah. My dad's been in and out of the hospital a few times just recently. He now let this be a public service announcement, I guess. He was having some belly problems, and so he was taking Tums. Well, Tums have, and they promote it actually, is they have calcium, and calcium you would think would be a good thing. He had way too much calcium, and he ended up in the hospital and quite delirious over the whole thing, I might add. So he made it through that, and then he got back out, and then all of a sudden he was experiencing crazy pains. Something about his back, I guess the joints or whatever, the bones. There was one that was sharp or whatever, and they said, well, now he's going to get back surgery, and they said it's going to take screws and plates and this and that. Well, they went in for the treatment or for the surgery, and they got in there and they said, well, no, he doesn't need any of these pins or the screws or plates. We're just going to do this for now, and we'll see how it goes. He's up and going again. So, Dad,
Yeah,
he's been in a couple of times, but yeah, he's up and running. Well, up and walking again, not quite running, but he's up and going again. He's 74 now, and so he's good to go for a few more years, I guess.
So what do you have, a bone
I
spur?
don't look. I think so. Yeah, I think that's what it would be called, and yeah, I think that's what they call it. But yeah, he was just totally miserable. Just couldn't get up, and just having like spasms and stuff. And they got him sorted now. And of course, he's got he's diabetic, which doesn't help. And I don't look forward to getting old. I really don't. The golden years, my ass. It sounds like a bunch of trouble.
There ain't nothing gold about the golden years.
No, the only one that's getting gold out of that is the doctors.
Yeah.
Well, you were talking about the Tums for the calcium.
Uh-huh.
You know what happens when you give Alka-Seltzer to a seagull?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did that.
It's like a feather balloon when it gets up.
Yeah. They can't burp. Yeah.
We used to do that in the landfills. We'd chuck out hundreds and thousands of Alka-Seltzers out there in the landfill. These pigeons would grab them up. They'd get about 200-300 feet up in the air and poof, 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 poof.
I've heard of the stories. I've never actually seen it happen. It sounds pretty bad. I think it's funny. Some people might not. I think that'd be awesome, but that's not really.
They say it's inhumane. So what they come out with is a propane gas cannon. And what the gas cannon does is every 30 seconds or whatever, it blows off an explosion like a cannon. It's supposed to scare the birds away. Well, after the birds have heard it a couple of hundred times, they don't even flinch. Hell, they go sit on the cannon while it blows off. They don't care.
Yep.
That'd be fun to watch too.
Well, then they used to give shotguns and shotgun shells to the guys in the landfill. and they'd start shooting them son of bitches. Well, then the OSHA come in and said, "You can't do that. Somebody's gonna get killed."
Right?
So,
That's
everybody wants to take the fun out of everything.
Yeah, I know, right? Can't
I
shoot
worked
at
in a-
drones. Can't shoot at drones because they're considered
Aircraft.
an aircraft. We used to have them all the time. Those guys before drones came out. Those guys that did the model airplanes, and they spend hours and hours building these things and getting them ready for flight. And then I lived. It was a private airport. It was like a grass airport, and it was just usually helicopters that went off of there, or like small aircrafts like Cessna 150, just two seaters, maybe some 4-seater planes, just very private airplanes. But they would go out there with those model airplanes, and you'd hear them buzzing around all weekend long. And it's like, I'm sitting out here hunting squirrels, and I think I could actually peg that thing and come back around. But minding my manners, I never actually shot one out of the sky because I'm sure they'd be looking for it. Those hobbies are kind of expensive, but shoot down this guy's $800 airplane or whatever that he built. But they were annoying because they're not much taller than the treetops, and they're just buzzing around like Texas-sized mosquitoes. It's some bitch.
Well, you guys, I'm going to end up calling it a night here. So I'm glad we got this.
Okay.
But I got to get it.
So we lost focus. That's all good.
Yeah.
I'll go surf around. There's like 8 more people that are doing the same kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, thanks for having me aboard.
Yeah, thanks for starting another one just to give us some kind of resolution to all this,
All right, you guys have a good night.
You too. Thank you so much. Take care.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice to see you again. I see you in the comments all the time. Nice to see you again.
Okay, 10-4, y'all.
You guys remember, though, if you can't be good, be careful. If you can't be careful, name it after me.
There you go. 10-4 and a 30-06, huh?
Yep.
Bye, guys. Y'all take care. I'll see you next time.
I won.
Hey,